Hi everybody, it's Our Lady of Vibes Tarot. I'm here for Taurus, the month check-in, a monthly tarot read for Taurus. How are you, Taurus? My mom's a Taurus. I love Tauruses. How are you? All right, so we're going to do a monthly check-in. I know the month is short. It's February 10th already. I've been busy. But we're going to do a monthly check-in then. So we're going to pull a card for Taurus, what the overall theme of the month, where to focus the energy this month for Taurus, the strength of the month's energy. How can Taurus find happiness this month? And anything that's a weakness or an obstacle we have to watch out for, okay? And I'll pull an advice card and clarifiers. All right, let's get this started. Hi, Taurus. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Our Lady of Vibes Tarot. I am also on TikTok as Our Lady of Vibes Tarot as well. Same picture. Here we go. Okay, Taurus. Overall theme of the month. May you stay blessed and unstressed. Six of Cups is the overall theme for the month. Are we going to have, this is an emotional month perhaps, giving emotionally. You can either be giving or receiving emotionally. I don't know why I picked up, this might be you putting on many hats to take care of other people perhaps, and not in a bad way. It's like maybe if people depend on you and you're happy to be there for others. That being said, you also can be receiving something that is just wow. You know what I mean? Like, oh, is that for me? Yes, it's for you, hun. I got it. Like that type of thing. So you might be receiving something from someone or giving. Let's go. Strength of the month's energy. Oh, where to focus this energy this month? What kind of energy should Taurus move in to have a positive month? Bam. King of Swords. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, so you cut through the BS. There's a lot of clouds, but you cut through it. So I think you're living in a truth, in a reality. I think that perhaps mentally mentally, emotionally, this is air, that you are calming down even. Maybe there's a calm down, more of a, just not resilience. What is that word? Okay, well, let's just say there is an inner truth that you're into, okay? And it may come about by the overall energy of receiving goodness, receiving truth, giving truth to others, okay? So you should focus your energy on being truthful, using your words to get what you want and need, okay? You have to not worry about, there's a stability in your emotions as well that you'll need to do. So focus on emotional stability, your communication with others to get the things you need, perhaps, or being truthful, being honest may help you receive something, or be a giver to people that you don't even know that you're doing. You may be giving to people in ways you don't even realize it. Okay, so the strength of the month's energy for Taurus. Why should you be in that energy? Like, what would happen if you're in this King of Swords energy for February? Here we go. Three of Cups. Look at that. So these cups then come together. I feel like you're given a cup, right? Or you give someone a cup where they can add to other cups. They can add to these types of festivities, and they can add to an emotional stability and a good time. If it's this way, that's a bad thing. But I like Three of Cups this way, especially depending on these. It's like you're like, oh wow, let me give you a cup so you could be part of the party too, or someone gives you a cup so you be part of the party. I think this is emotional stability amongst groups of people that has started from giving honesty and truthfulness. Okay. Also, you may just be having a very good time around people who you love. So I don't know if this is like Galentine's or like Friends Valentine's even, you know what I mean? A bunch of single people having a good time, or even just groups of people together having a really good time emotionally and standing on their ground personally, even if you get your family together. All right. So I see that there's even like, let's say, I don't know why anyone would go, it's just February is kind of cold, but I guess it depends on where you are. Going to parties, coming together. Like I said, like that's why I said the February Galentine's thing. I don't know if someone's coming over to your home, or even friends and times, whatever. Y'all just having a good time. Maybe you're. I just feel like there's an honesty, a loving, and a good time, just good friendships and good relationships this month for you in February. And I That's good. I mean, Valentine's Day is in this month, right? All right. So how can Taurus find? How can what weaknesses of the month? Like, what can we avoid, Taurus? What can Taurus should avoid and look out for this month of February? Come on, Taurus, quick. Let's do this quick. You should avoid changes, perhaps. This Wheel of Fortune. You're avoiding what? Weaknesses. Oh, it's the weakness of the month. So maybe also you were probably, let's say you're not trying to avoid I hope you don't avoid change, but this is a things that naturally happen. There's a flow and a cycle in life. I think that there's a cycle that you're trying to cut through because these clouds are very similar. You're trying to cut through this cycle and make it more stable. Okay. So perhaps there's a cycle of just change and going like, I don't want to be in this change anymore. This misery almost. There's like not a misery, but it's like the happiness that comes through is a welcome change in a way. And it's like maybe you question it. Sometimes we question like things we're given. Sometimes we question if when things are happening for us that are really good, or like, oh, why is it my turn? Or, oh, if something is gonna like, oh, well, good things are happening, then something bad must be right around the corner. You can't think that way, okay? Because I don't normally see Wheel of Fortune as a weakness, but that's what I'm getting from that. So life is a cycle and we're in it. You can be part of it and you don't have to worry about too much. But if there's any type of luck is a weakness, let's say, well, then you don't need to be depending on luck, okay? You need to depend on yourself and your stability of your own work, your actions, your emotional stability, okay? So don't have your heads in the clouds depending on things to happen for you. And if you're given something and receive something, make sure you do something with it, okay? Don't be down on your luck once you get some money and then it's not there anymore. I don't know why. It's not, I don't think it's money, but when you're given something, please use it for good. All right, how can you find happiness this month, Taurus? How can, regardless of what obstacles in our way, what can Taurus find for this month to be happy? And to make this month just a good month, good February. All right. That's in reverse. Okay, I'm going to read it in reverse because I'm feeling this swords guy. This is overall theme of the month. I think it's you or this person. But it's like someone's walking away sneakily. It's like, I think you don't. I think you plan on walking, I think you plan on walking towards something instead. I do. I think this is not a sneaky thing of walking away. This is more like having your swords and helping yourself to be a better person, be nicer. So when this gift is like this emotional and these swords and this air, man, this is this is definitely an emotional month for you, basically. So I'm feeling like whatever you have to go through spiritually, or just like mentally, make it stable and use that stability to walk off into something better. Okay. Like that's how you're going to find happiness by not, maybe sometimes you don't speak your truth. Maybe sometimes you allow these things to just happen around you. Maybe you don't even ask for what you need. But what they're saying is to do so. Don't be like, because this person looks back at like, what was going on? You might be going to someplace like, it's like, what was like, they have to move away and take things from and leave a place basically. But this is asking you to not. It's asking you to like, wait a minute, look back where you're going. Stick the swords in for stability. And it's more like, instead of using the stability of your words to make sure you can get what you need and not walk away from something because you don't want to say something. All right. You should be able to say something. All right. That's how you're going to have happiness. Is not if anyone is like a slight, if you don't trust something happening, you have to say something about that. You can't just be like, yeah, like I feel like this person does to stand in your power is to say something. So that's the overall theme of the month is I want you to stand in your truth, say what you think. And it's not bad. It's not bad. I think holding back emotions and holding back like your feelings is not going to be good for you because there's cups, these things he's giving. You want to make sure that these 3 of cups is good. That being said, let's say if someone does something to you and gives you something you don't want and it leads to like some type of weird triangulation, You need to say something about that. Don't walk off sneakily and let it happen again, because this happens a little too often, I feel. Okay? So if you're around groups of people who are maybe like you just want to like because the cups and the swords together are a lot of emotions. So if you're around groups of people who are just not there, like you can't really get a good grips on emotion with them, a grips on like connection with them. I feel like you have to say something and stand up for that. Okay? People shouldn't be telling you or gossiping about you or saying anything to you or giving you things you don't need. Okay? You should be receiving what you want. And I think that this has to do with you speaking up and standing up for it. Not walking away from a situation, actually using your sword to cut through it. Okay? Say something. Now let me get to, so let's pull out some clarifiers for you. Okay? We're going to pull out clarifiers on the Wheel of Fortune, because this is the weakness. All right? So what we should avoid, or just something that could come through that could bother us. So let's see. Let's, more information on the Wheel of Fortune for Taurus, please. Oh, shit. The Three of Cups popped out on this way. All right. So the weakness is this. Shit goes from this to this. So I don't know if you were giving to the wrong person. You need to stand up, or you are the person giving to the wrong you. I don't think that's what it is, though. I think that you giving to the wrong you. You know what I mean? Like, you're just, maybe you're taking, oh, man. Keep your emotions together so that you don't switch this with up to this. Like, let's say you have more control over your emotions. Okay? Don't be saying jerky things at all. Don't be sneaky, anything like that. Not to say that you are, but I'm just saying you don't want to have to deal with that. But maybe someone else is doing that. These Three of Cups turns to this upside down. Okay? That's the Wheel of Fortune. That's what you need to avoid, that this comes to this. All right? So this is the strength, and immediately the strength around these groups of people, the partnerships, emotional things that are happening within relationships, even, it flips. It flips. So you know what I mean? So I think that's what you need to be aware of, that the weakness of the month has to do with these groups of people and this Three of Cups. Be aware of someone cheating. Be aware of odd menage a trois that you're not into. Be aware of just gossip and people just being emotionally messy. Okay? So there's an emotional mess. I feel like you have to get your emotions together and the people around you, because I think they're affecting how you feel and how you think. And it's like up and down almost. It's like, damn, it just went from something good to something to sugar. You feel me? It's not, and I don't know, from sugar to, you know what I mean? So it's just not good. I don't trust those people. If you're in groups or parties, be careful what you receive from people. Stand up for yourself emotionally, but also don't take everybody's bullshit. You don't have to be there for everyone. All right? One, you need more emotional stability, and these people are not giving it to you. Or these groups of people are not giving it to you. This person, this relationship is not it, but you have to say something about it. You don't take it like you used to, okay? Or maybe you don't normally stand up and say something because you don't want to bother anyone, but you really should. All right. Well, let's put a little energy. Let's pull another one. Where to focus your energy this month? No, overall theme. Let's do an overall theme. Boom. Nine of Swords. Woo. One more. The Empress. Okay. Okay, I get a few things. One, something was offered to you that makes you, it just kind of gets, it's like, oh my God, that was so nice of you. It's like, you had like a little violin playing for you, the sad song or whatever, and I think someone hears that about you. They're like, oh, and they're like, but you used to be really happy. Let's go out, let's do something. It makes you feel maybe empressy. It makes you feel like very creative. They give you something that makes you feel good. Maybe you even make music, you write things. Because both of these people, like, they have a bunch of things here. I don't know, I feel like they can make creative things happen for themselves. So, and the Empress is creative. That being said, so yes, someone may offer you something that takes you out of like a little rut, emotional, because you are very emotional. You're very swords. I feel the swords, like there's swords that are established here. And maybe I want to say that, let's say, here's another thing I'm getting. Like, if you're in a relationship and someone offers you a date, it makes you feel better because of it, but it's all temporary, boo. It's all temporary. Someone might find out about you going out on a date with someone else, or it may not affect anything. You think that it made you feel good, but that's the same. It's the same cycle, the same person. You know what I mean? But just in a different group, body. That being said, as well, I think this person offers you something. Let's say if you're not the one offering someone, maybe you are trying to offer something to someone and get back with someone, perhaps, this Empress. Or maybe someone's offering something to you to make you feel better so you feel like an Empress. But what I'm trying to say is it's temporary. It's temporary. Okay? Because, yeah, it's just a temporary thing. So it may feel good at first, but you gotta, don't have anyone in control of your emotions, okay? What people are doing to you or someone does something to you, you really should have more control over your own emotions, okay? And it shouldn't be based on some, you gotta stand up for yourself, okay? Don't let anyone just dance around you and turn your relationship upside down. Don't let anyone do that, or don't let these people switch up on you all the time. It's like a cycle. They always do. All right? Don't, like, you may get back with someone or with something, and then they don't even, they end up being the same person. All right? But you have to stand up for it so you don't end up in the same cycle going back and forth with these emotional things. Okay, Taurus? So I'm going to pull out an advice card from Makali real quick, so you can get some good advice real quick. How do you deal with this? How do we just deal with this month? How does Taurus deal with this month? Come on, Mal. Ooh, I like that. This is very masculine energy, boo. And I know this is you. I don't know why I feel like these swords and these arrows. All right, whatever. Arthur of Kali, this is the archer. You are forging your authentic path. In support of that, you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. To live a spiritually creative, self-directed, that's what you need. I think so. Someone's giving you something that's going to, like, make you creatively wonderful, okay? But I also think that what happened was that you felt, this is what happened to you. And you're being offered something that makes you feel happy or makes you more creative, and you're on a newer path because of it. Don't walk back into this path or this cycle, and do stand up for yourself. Do say something, okay? And you don't have to be sneaky or hold your emotions in or anything like that. You can actually say something. You can go towards it with your words, okay? Anyway, to live a spiritually and creatively self-directed life takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Remember that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and every blessing. This comes from a blessing to a challenge. You understand? Trust in what you were born to accomplish. Don't let anyone take your emotions from you or make you emotional. So if you have things that you need to do, and being solid in what you stand for and how you do it, make sure that no one else messes with that. And whatever you're offered that makes you feel happy, keep it. Go work in your Empress energy. Emperor, it doesn't matter what you are. And don't let these Three of Cups people switch anything up. That's what you need to be aware of. So stand in your power regardless of the outside of anyone outside of you. All right, bye, Taurus. Love you.